Y'all, episode 13. Amy here. And Vivi
Hey guys.
is right next to me in front of the camera this time. You're a recurring guest. XYXX. Today has been a day. I've been crying a lot of the day. Right?
It's been quite a day for you.
It's been quite a day. When I say my life's a movie, I want to turn it off sometimes, but we can't. But on the bright side, what is it on the bright side?
No. We're recording tonight.
We are recording tonight.
Just relax.
Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
God has a way and he has a will.
Amen.
Amen to that. And also, it depends, like, what your definition of cheating is. Because, like, someone could even say, oh, you like that girl's pic when she's half naked. Like, what does that mean?
Do you think that's cheating?
Is this an IG model? Is this just some girl you follow? Is this your home girl and you're just like,
no, like, let's say it's, like, a girl that...
She's a small town girl?
Yeah, but not from your town. But she's a regular girl, but she's looking good. And, like, you know, maybe he liked, you know, one or two of her pictures.
It wasn't her recent pictures?
Yeah.
Like 5 days ago type?
Yeah.
Girl.
XYXX.
I just want to put out there, I got tested today. Woo! Why always something's wrong?
It's okay.
One more time. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe that's the sign.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
Considering I just said I had a terrible day, I've been crying all day. But I also got tested. Okay, me having a horrible day has nothing to do with me being tested. I'm really happy, actually.
yes, and you should also go get tested. When was the last time?
When was the last time? You know, sometimes you have. I spoke a little bit about my celibacy journey.
How's that going?
It's over. But yeah, so as we know, when we're moving on to the next, or preparing for the next, or not, we want to get tested.
True.
Amen to that. When was the last time you got tested?
It's been a little bit, but I'm actually going to the doctor on Thursday.
Woo,
I don't know if they tested me with everything that's been happening.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, today I wanted to talk a little bit about social media and relationships. I know that sounds so like overexhausted, been talked about. Obviously it affects it. But I wanted to hear from you guys because, again, I feel like we've been disconnected just a little bit. So I put out a question basically saying, like, ways your relationship has been affected by social media. Because I know for me, I mean, I've been single for a long time, but but actually I don't really feel like it has played a role.
Really?
I mean, maybe in my expectations, in the sense of, like, I do feel like I have a lot of options.
Okay.
So it's like I think I've developed a fear of commitment.
Really?
But because I'm afraid of getting hurt.
Okay, well, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a trauma response. But, like, are you, like, going on Instagram and you're like, why talk to just this guy when I can also talk to this guy and this guy and this guy has this that I like? And has it been like that for you?
I'm not out here. That's
Well,
what
I know.
asking.
Well, no, I'm not asking if you're out here. I'm just saying, do you have a more open mind and, like, you try to refrain from commitment because you have those options, or?
No, I genuinely think I'm trying to refrain. I genuinely think I'm refraining from commitment because Is it because sometimes I feel like I'd be lying to myself.
Yeah, I'm like, do you know? Do you know what it is? Is it like what? I don't think that you're afraid of commitment at all. I don't know. Like on a personal level, I don't know why you've been saying
Okay,
that.
call me out because
Yeah, I don't think so.
Alright.
I think you haven't met someone that's like you've gotten there with.
Yeah.
So maybe you're psyching yourself out.
There's always an obstacle.
I just don't think it's supposed to be that simple. Like I think when you meet someone that's right for you, it's simple. It should just flow.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think meeting someone that's a good match for you is that simple. Like
Yeah.
nothing good in life comes that easy. I
But
don't think.
Don't you feel like when you're reflecting on relationships that you've had that are long lasting, don't you feel like they're instant though? Like all the feelings are there. It's so natural.
Yeah. But I feel like you can feel like that even with someone that it wouldn't work with. It's just a matter of you both feeling the same way. I feel like that's what makes it effortless. It's like, oh, I feel like this, but this person's matching my energy. So now we can just do this thing easily.
I know. Okay. So it's a matter of finding someone that's
On the same
similar to
page.
you?
Yeah, on the same page.
Yeah, but no one is nowadays.
You just haven't met that person yet.
Yeah, I guess I haven't. If
Yeah.
you're out there,
I'm sure.
let me know.
There has to be someone. You know, my coworker the other day was like, I was like, I've been single for 4 years. And she was like, that's because you want to be. And I was like,
That's
what?
she said?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, if
no.
if they're just saying like, oh, you have plenty of people in your DMs that you could
no.
like spark some magic with. Yeah. No. But do you think it's because you have high expectations because you know what's out there because of social media, or is it like
No, I feel like social media is just like a introduction. Like it's just like it's like an ad.
like your personal business card?
Yeah, because that's what I wonder. Like you've seen my Instagram and the
Mhm.
stuff I post.
What
which
do you
is-
post, baby?
It's nothing crazy, but I pole dance and I feel like that's misinterpreted a lot.
Yeah.
And
For
like,
sure.
yeah, and that's not the case at all. So
Mm-hmm.
who knows? Like, I don't know. I feel like social media is very deceiving. You have no idea what's going on the other side of that person's platform.
I know. People tell me all the time, I don't know what you get, like when people are like, oh, I thought you were this way. I thought you were this way based on what they see. But people tell me all the time that it seems like I'm living my life and it seems like I just always be out, which
Let me go on your Instagram.
I don't really think that's the case, but no, it's not the case.
Do you have an intention with what you want to portray online?
Of course.
You have like a persona?
Okay, I don't have a persona, but like, yeah, I post the highlights. They say Instagram's a highlight reel. And yeah, I want to make sure I look good every time I post, I guess.
Well, duh. Yeah, of course.
What do you see? What are you getting at?
You do
What do you
look like you go
interpret?
out a lot.
It's not true, guys. It's all a lie. I never believe anything that I see on social media because like
You can't.
all these couples and stuff that are breaking up, I don't even mean to like get into the celebrity shit because I know a lot of people don't give a fuck, but like Tia Mowry and her man Corey Hardrict, the sister, and Tiana Taylor and her man just broke up. You didn't see that?
No, I don't follow none of that stuff.
It's because you're not on Twitter,
Yeah.
but Twitter is about to die soon anyway. Regardless, what do you get?
I
feedback-wise?
don't ever get feedback, I don't think. I've never gotten anyone be like, oh, I thought you were going to be a certain way. I just assume people have their perceptions of me because of the way that I'm approached sometimes.
Yes.
But I don't know if that's just men.
What is that about? No.
Or if that's just what
Tell
I'm
them how
putting.
you're approached.
Oh, just, I don't know, like just men like sexualizing me. But like off rip. Like it's not even like, hey, how you doing? How's your day? Oh, you look cute. It's like, oh, the way your ass jiggled in that one clip was crazy. Like, okay. Like,
Yeah, that's
okay.
a lot.
That's, yeah. But also, I don't know, because I am posting it. So obviously like I want y'all to see it, but it's also for like my own sake. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm improving and I'm proud of that. So I'm gonna show
Yeah.
that. And
I guess I could see where people would interpret pole dancing as a way, because it's
Yeah.
like associated with like strippers, and there's like stigmas associated
Right.
with that.
and nothing wrong with that. Shout out to
Yeah.
strippers. Like,
Shout out.
yo,
If
they
there are
work
any
hard.
that want to be on the pod, hit me up.
Yeah, true.
But no, like it's literally an art form.
Mhm.
It's like a form of dance, and it's really fucking hard.
And yeah, it requires a lot of endurance and strength and all of that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
Your progress has been
Thanks.
just-
You bought it for me, so thank you.
I'm just here to make wishes come true. Anyways, let's just open it right up
Mhm.
to the questions, because we got some good ones. And shout out to everyone who
Yay.
shares, because it makes it really interesting. Okay. So the question I asked was, what ways social media has affected your relationship or relationships? Someone said, easiest way to cheat or keep tabs on an ex. Yes, because it's just simple. Like you could just send a DM, or like you could just see someone looking really good and send them something. And also it depends like what your definition of cheating is, because like someone could even say, "Oh, you like that girl's pic when she's half naked." Like what does that mean?
Do you think that's cheating?
No.
Okay.
It depends. Is this an IG model? Is this just some girl you follow? Is this your home girl and you're just like
No, like let's say it's like a girl that,
she's a small town girl?
yeah, but not from your town. But she's a regular girl, but she's looking good. And like, you know, maybe he liked, you know, one or two of her pictures.
It wasn't her recent pictures?
Yeah.
Like 5 days ago type?
yeah.
Girl, I mean, listen, I'm the first to be like, nah, she's really cute. Like I'll never hate
Right.
on a girl if like
Right.
I think she's cute. But she's a small town girl from another town. She posted a pic 5 days ago in a bikini, and you're liking it, and you guys have a few mutuals. I don't think I'm okay with that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think that's cheating?
I don't think that's cheating, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I have an opinion on
Because
that.
now I have thoughts on it.
I would just rather not know.
But isn't it?
I don't know if that makes it any better, but
Isn't it the best though when you're talking to a guy and
he's not like one of those thirsty dudes that's like, yeah. Honestly, it's refreshing. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, he has some self-control, because I think that's what it is. I feel like women just expect men to be like these dogs, but it's refreshing when a guy isn't thirsty. Like it's just like, oh, you know.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I was dating this guy that never, like, I don't, not no surprise, like, oh, you look good, like, not no, oh, I'm scrolling and I see he liked a pic, just never, just
Mhm.
so like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just such a worry that you didn't think
Yeah.
was important to be eliminated.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. I think when it comes to social media, that's why I think I said I'd rather not know, because I probably wouldn't know. Like, I don't think I'd notice unless I go looking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I go looking that often. Do you think that's a lie?
That you don't go looking.
There's this one particular person who I have been a little, not
What?
stalkerish, a little stalkerish.
Oh my God, we're getting into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's only because I feel like he's so mysterious. Like there's a lot of gaps in like knowing him.
Yeah.
It's weird, but he's not even on social media anymore.
Is that a red flag if a guy isn't on social media? Because sometimes
I
it's like,
love that.
no, it's cool, but then it's
Yeah.
like, all right, then what do you do?
Or do you
Who
have
you
me
talk to?
blocked?
You're just telling me you don't have an Instagram. When
Yeah.
really you do, and you have a whole family.
So now I'm on your family's page.
Now
I'm trying to
on
figure this out.
Facebook.
Now I'm taking my friend's phone and going through her Instagram to see.
I be letting people. I be like,
Oh, you got to check
yeah,
man's page?
yeah,
Okay.
here you go.
No problem. I'll follow, unfollow whoever you need me to.
Yeah. I've been saying this for a while, that we need like a community fake page to stalk people on.
Yeah.
Not that it happens often.
No, we're not. No. Don't worry. We're really not like that invested, I promise.
I know, but sometimes when things
Sorry.
for the audio listeners, there's like a gnat flying around, but that's because we eat clean. There's vegetables around. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Lots of them.
Anyways, we're talking about stalking.
Yeah, you were talking about a community,
Yes.
social media.
So I wanted to have a community Finsta, like fake page that everyone could use, like all of us, like me, you, my sister, my cousins. If anyone wants to use it just to stalk somebody, but we just haven't done it. A lot of people have fake pages that they post, like the Finstas or whatever, that they post like what they're really feeling, or like their ugly pictures, or like GIFs. I haven't gotten there yet where I've made a fake page.
That's
but
too much to
yeah,
manage. You're just gonna get it. You're just gonna get.
Yeah, I just want to be able to say like, nah, I don't have one. I have a close friends. Where I expose my life and my business, but I've calmed down with that too.
Okay.
Anyway. So someone said romantic relationships increased paranoia and distrust, unrealistic expectations, and prejudgments. So I asked them to elaborate. He said suspicions of cheating and assessing somebody you may date through how they use the app and what they post. That's so true, because have you ever kind of been feeling a guy and then you go on his Instagram and you're like, why would he post that? Just terrible pictures, just terrible. You're like, I know you don't look like that in real life. That sounds
I feel like I rarely meet a guy first and then follow him and then be like, ew.
So usually you see
their Instagram first.
Then you go on a date. Okay, well, have you ever seen a guy's Instagram and been turned off by their page?
Absolutely.
Why is that? That's so shallow, but it's true.
No, because no. Like, no. There's just certain things that it's not acceptable.
What are some turnoffs for you? For me, it's guys that post pictures turned around. All of them.
On a car, squatting.
These are some common ones.
Showing off your money. Always
I like that.
Smoking weed of some sort in the picture. Don't like that. Just the hand gestures.
What are some good hand gestures? Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't even know. Like,
I like when guys post in the picture and they do the one.
Oh,
I don't know what that means. But
what
I like
does
it.
that mean?
I don't know.
You like that?
I like that.
I guess it depends how you do it. It doesn't always translate well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know.
I dated a guy that always put the peace sign up.
Okay.
I don't know how I felt about that. I didn't
Was
feel
it like
any way
this
about that.
or like this?
It was like this. Oh my God.
Or like, I feel like when guys are just too fresh. Like, I know that sounds crazy.
Oh my God, like too fly?
Like too fly. Like,
oh, so
no,
much
like
pressure.
Yes. No, like relax. Like, I don't want to feel like I have to compete with you every time we get dressed, or like gotta, pull out like my best outfits every single time.
Okay, I have to say, there's this guy, you know who I'm talking about. That is like way too fresh.
Okay.
Like, he's just.
But you be soaking that shit up.
Nah, because he looks really. I'm not even gonna go there, but I just appreciate a man that could dress. But like, if you're just dripping every time you step out the crib, like, I can't compete with that. Because sometimes I be wearing like old T-shirts to bed. Yeah,
I just simply can't afford it. Now, if you want to buy me some stuff, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cut that part out.
No,
cut that out.
Okay. Let's see what else we got. Did we even answer that?
I don't know. Can we go back? I just feel like we're...
He said suspicions of cheating and assessing somebody you may date through how they use the app and what they post. Okay, so definitely we're admitting that we be assessing people and what they post. But what about suspicions and distrust? So we mentioned guys who just be liking girls' pictures. Does that cause distrust? Or like, is there anything that guys do that you're like, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way?
To be honest, it's mostly just how I'm approached.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you come off too strong or you're like automatically like sexualizing me or like just focused on my physical,
Yeah.
I'm like turned off by that. But I can't say that I've been in a situation with anyone in a long time where I'm like, oh my God, he liked her picture. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
I don't even want to think like that. Like no, I'm not.
Oh my God. I just got a flashback. I remember I was talking to this guy and he was out with his friends, and in his story it was a girl recording because I could see her nails on the drink recording him.
Okay.
Why do you have his phone in your hand?
Yeah.
So to me, I was like, that's
was that
weird.
his friend though?
I don't know. I couldn't ask. It was too early to ask.
Oh, okay.
Is it ever too early to ask? I don't
Yes,
know. You be telling
absolutely.
me to slow down.
Yeah, no, don't even
I'd be
sweat
ready
it, girl.
to confront.
For what? No.
I just want to know.
Just leave that man alone.
Nah, because you know why? People think you're not going to ask. So now I'm going to ask. Because what were you thinking?
But do you really care that much?
If a guy had my phone in their hand and was recording me, I'm sure a guy I was talking to would have a problem with that. Or like feel some type of way about that. I don't know. That's just like...
I think it depends on what level of talking you're at. Like, are we talking because we're vibing, this is going to go somewhere? Or are we just talking because we're wasting each other's time and we're just fucking around in the meantime?
Do people just know that straight off the bat? We're just wasting each other's time?
I think there's always one party who does.
That's so crazy.
I think sometimes you can both go into it thinking it's going to turn into something and then circumstances change. Yeah. But I think a lot of times also there's one party who's always a little like, I'm not too sure about this one. Or it might be both. And you guys are just lying for the sake of, like I said, just fucking around.
Somebody said... the concept of the perfect person, always thinking you have access to someone better with a click of a button, dating apps or Insta.
Do you feel like that? I don't think I compare people that way.
I don't think I necessarily compare people, but I definitely am like, I know I could get somebody else.
If this doesn't work out.
If this doesn't work out, like I have other options. So that sounds kind of crazy, but
I don't think so. I think that's how a lot of people operate.
Thus, I think like I could find someone else. So because there are so many options out there, not just for me, but like in general, everyone has so many options out there that it's kind of like, all right, why would I settle? Creating these commitment issues we speak of.
Do you think though that that's just because our generation, because even this conversation is a generational one. Like when I tell my mom like, oh, I met someone, she'll be like, where? And it's always like on Instagram. Yeah. And she's like, that's weird, like you need to go out and like meet someone organically. And I'm like, well, for one, I don't have the time, but for two, it's just not happening that way. I don't know, like it's normal for us to meet people online.
I know,
but like, do you think that because we're so used to that, like instant gratification, or like, I don't got to deal with this shit because I have other options lined up. Do you think like we just don't know how to work through our issues anymore because we know that there are other options instead of being like, okay, let me try to work this out with this person and see where it goes?
Yeah. I don't know, because I think historically, like when we think about our grandparents or just older generations in general, like they tried to make things work no matter what. But that doesn't mean they were happy in their relationship. So I
Right.
think there needs to be like a healthy medium. I think it's good to have arguments and disagreements and even sometimes doubt or jealousy. Like I think that can be good. But sometimes it can be too much, and then it's like, all right, then this isn't worth it anymore
Yeah.
because it's disrupting my peace on a
Yeah.
consistent basis. That's when you kind of need to reevaluate. So, yeah, do I think that it skews people's perception though? Yeah, of course. People are always talking about relationship goals. And
Exactly.
yeah, and like making celebrities their relationship goals. I just want someone. I guess I play a part because I want someone that's obsessed with me. And I don't know if that's because of social media or because like my stepdad's obsessed with my mom.
No, I think that's just a you thing. I don't think that has to do with social media.
Okay.
I feel like you're just that type of person. You just, but I feel like you'd be obsessed with your partner the same way. I don't feel like it's just like a,
Oh yeah.
I want all of this. Like you just love hard.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just want to be loved hard back.
I know.
Yeah. And that's great that you got to see that growing up with your
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah, he wants to solve her problems. Like I want
Yeah.
someone that wants to solve my problems. But obviously like I can contribute other things too.
Of course, yeah. It's just a give and take type of thing.
Yeah. So you don't feel like, not that you're searching for the perfect person, but like you don't feel like you don't settle because you have a lot of options?
I don't know if it's because I have a lot of options, because sometimes I'm like, I'm probably going to be single forever.
I know.
No, I think I don't settle because of my lifestyle and my circumstances.
Okay.
I think I just don't have the space to do that. Like, I already have to handle so much on my own. So why, like, get with someone who can't meet me there or above?
Mm.
And I've still given my time to people who it's not going anywhere, but I think I realized that I was probably getting myself into that habit on purpose,
Of what? Meeting
like
people that-
subconsciously. Yeah, because I think myself, I'm also afraid of commitment. So it's easier to engage with someone if it's on a more shallow level than if it's like on a level where now we're going to work towards something.
Yeah. It is easier when it's on a shallow level.
Yeah. But that gets boring.
I know. I'd be kind of like forcing it sometimes.
Why? Forcing what though?
Forcing like a dynamic.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've done that before too. And why?
Why do I?
Yeah, why? Why do we do that?
Maybe
It
those
takes
maybe those
energy.
are the people that we do want more out of. Like, okay, sure, we can talk to other guys, but like the people that we want more from are the ones that aren't necessarily giving it.
Yeah.
And that's because we're used to that.
I guess so.
When I'm right, I'm right.
I don't like that.
Yeah, me either. And listen, I don't want to accept my truth either, bro. Someone said ways social media has affected your relationship, mental health. They said people become so obsessed with it they change themselves. How they act in real life isn't even what they show on social media. It's insane. I've seen this like a lot of times. Like
Me too.
Have you ever seen someone who's lit on social media but in person they're boring?
Absolutely. I used to take a lot of photos, so I would constantly ask like different people on Instagram. And some of these girls like had a high following and beautiful, beautiful women. And I'd meet them in person and it's like you can't even hold a conversation. Like,
yeah. I do feel like people are very different on social media. So like if you're in a relationship with someone like that, how do you respond to that?
like what? Oh, like
someone that isn't fully themselves.
I think I would call them out on it, but I don't think I'd be with someone who was like that invested in social media. That's weird.
What if it was
Unless
their
it's like your
brand?
income. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's different. Then you have a persona to upkeep because that's your brand.
Oh my God, I know somebody who's so fake on Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, like I know someone that's like super insecure, very
Oh my
toxic,
God. Yes.
super narcissistic in real life. Like, dude, I know you in real life. Cut it out. But then we'll post these videos, even like motivational stuff.
Yes. I've met people like that.
Or like, ugh.
Yeah. I've met people like that. They have like this whole like spiritual essence.
That's the worst
Of
kind.
like all knowing essence on Instagram, and then in person it's like you're a bitch.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
like there's
you're not
nothing
nice,
spiritual
like,
about you.
Yeah, no, actually you need an exorcism.
Not an exorcism.
It can take a toll. Like I remember one of my exes, actually no, a few of my exes, like at the time when I would go through their stuff and like see who they were talking to, what they were liking, that took such a toll on my mental health and like my confidence, because I was constantly comparing myself to these random regular ass women.
Yeah.
Like, well, what does she have that I don't? Or why is she grabbing his attention? Or you know, like the hot girls on Instagram.
Oh, totally.
Like, you know, the real cute ones, you
Wait,
know.
Remember when I used to talk to that guy and he used to always be liking girls' pictures, like hot Instagram models' pictures. So then I literally used to buy clothes that were like a little bit more revealing or like more tight or whatever.
Who was this?
Size 15. You know who that is? It's a code name for him on the pod.
Oh.
Yeah.
Size 15. That was his shoe size? Damn.
I know. I'm just saying.
Okay, so he had a type.
He had a type.
You were trying to fit his type a little bit.
I mean, I think I did fit his type because like our attraction and connection was very instantaneous.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was into these IG baddies and I just couldn't compete. And it ended up not being enough.
Don't even say that, okay? We're literally talking about how IG is a persona, and it's about what you choose to display. I think we can all be like that.
Yeah.
If we buy the right clothes and pose the right way. And
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't compete with that because I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
just not like that.
Like,
yeah.
I like to feel myself on Instagram and, like, you know,
Of
occasionally
course.
I'll be like,
on like a reasonable level.
Vivi, gotta go. I'm gonna take some pics for Instagram.
Yeah.
But just for fun and a little bit of validation. And then we move on.
I wonder how men approach Instagram. So you know how we're like, oh, we got to take pictures or whatever. Like, I really wonder if men are going to hear this and be like, what the fuck? Like, this is unrelatable.
No, we could talk about men too because they're the first to do a little video clip in the car after they get their hair cut, coming out the barbershop.
That's all right, man. Y'all keep doing that. You
about-
guys look good after your cuts. It's
Nah,
fine.
I'm not saying nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that at all. But I'm just saying men definitely be doing that. Or
I've seen some thirst traps. I don't know. I've seen some thirst traps.
facts.
They try to get you.
How do they get you?
We're
Baby?
watching.
How do they get you?
Oh, gosh. We know what you're doing.
Yeah, we know
with
what you're
the
doing.
sweatpants.
Yo,
The sweatpants.
one
yeah.
time,
The gym pictures.
the gym pics.
Yeah.
One time I was talking to this guy who, again, this was in the beginning of us talking. This is the same guy that had the girl with his phone in her hand. But anyways, he was at an event, different event, and he was taking a little mirror video selfie thing. Bro, his package in his pants, like, I was like,
damn.
dude, what you got in your pocket? I'm trying to go in there and check.
Oh, man.
Nah, those days are over.
Yeah. It's all serious and shit now. It's boring.
Boring. Let me see it. Where the gray sweatpants at?
No, no.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I don't think guys do too much. And the guys that do too much, it's like
Too much.
Stop.
Yeah.
we can't. We're not happy either way. We're not.
Oh man, we're not.
I think guys probably flex in other ways though.
With their jewelry
I don't know, like
and their,
maybe
and their shoes.
their cars, their shoes. Like I see some men like post the money or like post your weed, like.
But tell me not though. When they got the car, the shoes, the jewelry, the money, they smell good, and they got the fresh fits on.
I don't know. I like a humble man. I hate when men pull out their money. I don't care how much money you have.
Yeah.
Just keep it to yourself. You know? Be humble. Be discreet. That's a man.
Yeah,
That's a man right there. That
hot.
shows maturity. If you're just out here like, what are you doing that for? Like that doesn't move me.
Yeah. You know, I was talking to this guy that has a significant amount of money. And yeah, like I guess that works with other girls, but it's just not impressive to me
Yeah.
when there's no actual conversation. Like if it's surface level, I can't do that.
Yeah. It's nice. I mean, okay, you got a nice car.
Okay, you're
Like,
taking me shopping.
okay, you're taking me out to nice dinners,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
But yeah,
It's not like, are you gonna pay my bills with that? Like,
that would be a game changer for sure.
oh my God, please,
Please.
like, just help me. Like, it's a struggle.
Again, a man that wants to solve my
Mhm.
problems. That's what I want.
Yeah, I'm too prideful to say I want a man to solve my problem. I'm too prideful for that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know.
Is there something wrong with
I'll
that? I
solve
don't
your
think
problems.
so.
I'll cook for you. You know,
Yeah.
I'll keep a clean house. Very clean.
Dominican standard clean.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what else. I can't say what else.
I want to take care of a man. What? I want to take care of a man that deserves it though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think by nature, when you love someone, you want to take care of them. I don't think it
Yeah.
matters the gender. I think that might present itself in different roles,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's what it feels like to really care about someone.
I remember I knew I really liked a guy because I got into cooking.
Oh,
I literally was playing house with this
and
man.
you can cook though. You can cook.
That's when I realized
Yeah,
that
you
like
can
I'm not too bad.
Yeah,
But-
that playing house thing.
Yeah, no, never again. Like
Mm-mm.
actually, unless he's buying my groceries, which he wasn't. Anyways,
Not even the toilet paper.
not even the toilet paper. Moving on.
That's.
That's a whole other topic, though.
I know.
Don't get me upset.
I'm getting upset.
I'm
I'm getting
getting
secondhand upset.
Literally, that was a traumatizing experience when
Oh gosh.
you just you put your best foot forward, and this is one of those people that like wasn't disrespecting me, wasn't over here and liking girls' pictures, was coming home.
He
to
was
me
a
every
gentleman.
night. Yeah, he was a gentleman. But I was cooking every day and doing all this stuff, all this extra stuff.
Mhm.
No, cannot do it. Cannot. All right, let's move on to the next question. Someone said it hasn't affected my relationships, just made me jealous when I see men comment on her posts, but that's it. I'm not gonna lie to you, when women comment on men's posts, I'm going on her page just to see.
I don't know. I feel like if you're a woman commenting on a man's post, like it's serious for you.
Oh,
I don't know. Do you comment on men's posts? Like I don't. I might like a picture. I might like your picture and not like the picture.
I'm crazy.
Oh, you be commenting? Really? You're a commenter. Like
I
what?
mean, it'll be subtle. Okay, like I was talking. I don't even want to say talking. I was engaging with this guy on Instagram, the fly guy,
Okay.
and he's an artist. And he in like one of his lyrics or something is like, now she's Mrs. Put It On.
So you're gonna say the lyrics?
So I
You're just gonna say it?
so then I commented on his post and I said, Mr. Put It On.
What did that get you?
I guess nothing.
Did he like hit you up in your DMs, or
Yeah.
did he liked it?
Yeah, he liked
Okay.
it. Yeah. We have no mutuals. That's why I'm not
Okay.
worried about it.
Okay.
But if you're watching, baby. I'm just kidding.
No,
Just
she's
kidding.
not. Ever comment on men's posts?
You should.
Unless
Just for
it's
fun.
like, okay, so I've like DM'd. Okay, I have a thing about chefs.
What?
I have a thing for men that could cook.
Oh, okay.
Like, really.
Mm-hmm.
So I have DM'd a few like Instagram chefs, like
Stop.
shooting my shot.
No
Yeah, they
way.
never respond.
Are they like super famous or something?
I mean, I guess they're like famous for their craft, like on Instagram.
You
But
should
yeah,
try
he
again.
never answered me.
Maybe if you commented on his pic, he would definitely see
He
it.
has so many people commenting like he's a chef, like he's not famous. I don't know. I don't even know. Like what are the qualifications now to be considered famous?
See,
Cuz Instagram like changed things now.
you know how people do like giveaways, like tag 5 people. Tag
Mhm.
5 people in order to get like these bags. Maybe you could have like all of your friends
Mhm.
just comment your username
Under
under
their videos.
post. And be like,
Okay.
oh, who is that?
I'm trying to find myself a chef. So,
Vivi's single and she would like a man that can cook. Okay?
that's my love language
Yeah.
for
You're
sure.
such a great cook too.
Thank you.
I must
I don't
say.
know. You didn't want to eat today, so I was like, does she not like my
I was
food?
feeling
Like,
depressed.
whatever though. She ate the spinach dip. That's
Really good.
fine.
Someone said we used to be less attentive in our long-term relationship due to scrolling for hours. That's pretty relatable, I think.
Yeah. Even close relationships, like
Yeah.
long distance. Oh, short distance relationships. Yeah. Did she say long term or
Long-term
Oh.
relationship. Like
I'm bugging. What?
she was with somebody for a minute and they just were not even spend time together while next to each other.
I think that's normal, especially if you live with the person.
Yeah. But that kind of sounds like it was affecting other things. Like maybe they weren't even fucking like that, or I don't know, just not living in the present moment.
That's a big one. I think social media definitely takes us away from being in the present. Like, have you ever gone out and just not been on your phone and observed everyone around you? Literally everyone is
phone.
on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where it feels uncomfortable, and I think that's why a lot of people end up going on their phone, because it's like, okay, we either sit here silently, which a lot of people are very uncomfortable doing,
Mm-hmm.
or we speak, which a lot of people are also very uncomfortable doing because we don't know how to socialize anymore. So
the pandemic made it worse.
Exactly. So it's like, oh, this person's on their phone, I might as well go on my phone. And I've used my phone as a cop out so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I don't want to talk or something.
It's such an anxiety, like, inducing but also relieving thing, because if you're in an awkward situation, I'm sure, like, you guys, your phone has saved you so many times, or you don't want to look up, or like you're about to pass somebody that you like don't want to acknowledge.
Exactly. And then you
Like-
just pretend to be texting someone, meanwhile you're doing nothing
Yeah.
on your phone.
Someone said, keep shining, Amy Yee. I love Angela Yee. If you're from New York, you know who Angela Yee is, The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Someone said, I don't really know what this means, but it's interesting. Maybe we can dissect it. So the question is ways social media has affected your relationship. Someone said femininity. What does that mean?
Was it a woman or a guy?
It's a woman. Like maybe being more feminine.
Maybe. I've definitely felt pressure to be more feminine because of social media.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I would say so. I
Right?
think the only thing I haven't succumbed to is like the whole lashes thing.
Okay.
Like I feel like that's such a craze amongst women, like getting their lashes done, which it looks incredible. Like you wake up and you look good and you don't have to put on makeup. But yeah, it's just, I already get my nails done, get my eyebrows done, sometimes do my hair. It's enough. It's enough
Just
for me.
enough, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe people feel pressured to be the baddest bee on Instagram, have the most hard caption. I don't know. People be getting like fake bags and stuff.
It's never that serious.
If someone gifted it to me, I would use it.
Well, that's different.
Yeah.
But don't you feel a little bit like fake?
Yeah, but even celebrities wear fake bags. Like if someone was like, "Hey, I got you a Gucci bag for Christmas." Actually, this literally happened to me. This guy got me a Gucci bag for Christmas. It was my cousin. But it was my cousin. He got me a Gucci bag for Christmas, and bro, he even had like the card that goes inside it that like proves its authenticity.
Wow.
Like he went in with it. It was fake.
How'd you find out?
I think my aunt told me like, oh, he be copping these bags for fake for the low or something.
Oh, I gotta see the stitching on the inside. I'm curious.
I still haven't. But yeah, you're not low if you're watching. Okay. Ways in which social media has affected your relationships. Your discipline.
Y'all need to elaborate because what
Yeah.
does that mean?
It's because the text box doesn't give them enough
okay.
things. But let's think.
Maybe discipline as far as not like straying from the relationship or like not lusting.
Or maybe discipline in the sense of it's a distraction from what's important.
Yeah.
So like maybe your goal is to go to the gym, but you can't do that because you're on Instagram for 6 hours after work.
Yeah. Which, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever track like how long you've been on your phone each week?
I mean, iPhones send you a report every Sunday
Oh, okay.
of your screen time. I'm not going to share mine.
Really? I would like to know. What is your daily average?
My daily average is probably like 6 hours.
Yeah. So one time I went on and I realized that my daily average was like 6 hours and I was like, what the fuck? That's like a whole work
know.
shift almost.
But
That really puts things into perspective.
but sometimes I'd be up late at night
Mm-hmm.
watching YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
amongst other things. And I also in the morning will like put on a podcast on my drive to work.
Yeah, I think mine gets ran up too because of music. Because like sometimes at work I play music the whole time I'm there.
Yeah.
So that's like it really accumulates.
I also asked Instagram relationship stories if it didn't work because of the internet. So this one girl said, "Girl, I have so many relationships didn't work out because I'm annoying on Twitter." I actually know who this is. This girl is my favorite person on the internet
Oh.
because she would say the most outlandish shit on Twitter for real. Like it was just so funny. Like her life was a movie. Someone said, "Never posted me, but all up on 'cause I ain't matched the feed, but drooling under other people's shit." Never posted me, but all up.
Who put this?
That bitch is trifling.
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that
okay?
bitch.
Fuck her.
Never posted me, but all up on because I ain't matched the feed. Because she didn't match the feed is crazy.
Wait, but how do you know that? Did she say, like, actually, you don't match my aesthetic?
Yeah.
What? How old are we? Nah.
She was actually a younger person.
Yeah, ella no está para ti.
Yeah.
Well, I know, like, I feel like my last relationship, he wouldn't post me that much.
Did that make you feel away?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, because he was cheating. So it was like, he'd post me sometimes, but it was ambiguous enough where you wouldn't really know what's going on. Like, that's kind of the vibe I think he gave off a lot. It was like just a lot of ambiguity where like women would know I was present, but it was almost like not in a way that was so solid that they wouldn't feel uncomfortable. Like they would feel uncomfortable overstepping their bounds.
That's just so fucked up.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. And then I'm super laid back. So I would just be like, I don't know. I just don't think I'm easily I guess threatened by someone else's presence. I would just be like, all right, cool.
Sometimes you gotta turn up.
I know, but I'm gonna turn up on the man, not the girl.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
that's what I
I'm
mean.
gonna turn up on the man. Yeah.
Also with the bitch though, if she's trifling.
Well, it depends. Yeah, it depends like how much you know.
The fuck?
Like, are you aware and you just don't give a fuck, or are you confused? Because I can see how that could have happened too.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself on that one.
Okay. This one's really interesting. She said, I have an ex who literally had multiple parasocial relationships with women, one of whom was in rehab in Ohio, in parentheses, we lived in PA, and he would send her money for her crack addiction.
Wow.
So then I was like, what does parasocial mean? And she said, parasocial relationships are one-sided relationships where one person extends emotional energy, interest, and time, and the other party is completely unaware of the other person's existence. That's insane.
I don't know. That's giving.
Not him funding her crack addiction.
I don't know. That's giving he wanted to feel important. So he was letting himself get used by someone who obviously didn't give a fuck about him.
That's just so crazy. Speaking of
The whole
parasocial
thing is
relationships,
weird. Cause now I'm giving you money for crack.
she said, swear to God, he would just obsessively message chicks. It was so embarrassing. The woman in Ohio, I found out because he got a message on his phone thanking him for the Cash App, and I didn't have Cash App to look at the transaction, so naturally I lurked through his phone. And yeah, he was very emotionally invested in this woman who I assume was just using him for money. Sick work.
I mean, she knew what she was doing. She was getting her crack one way or another.
This is definitely though how social media affects like people's perception even of themselves. Like I wonder if he thought like he was really doing something for this girl. Like
giving her money for crack?
Yes, but like she might fuck with me if I give her money for crack.
Why you want to be with a crackhead?
I don't know.
What's wrong
Especially
with you?
since the girl who sent this is actually pretty. Like if that's your girl.
Oh no.
But also
looks has
how
nothing
did you
to do
get,
with it.
How did you get with a man like this?
There's a lot of questions with that one.
So
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's just a lot, but hopefully that's resolved and
I'm
y'all are in good places now. I hope so.
Wait, she actually sent another one. She said, my last long-term boyfriend accused me of being in a man-hating cult for tweeting about how I hate men all the time, and he said it was one of the reasons we couldn't work out. She said, I had a wild mouth on Twitter, honestly. I wish I still had access to the old account. That's a fact. I told you she used to be saying some crazy shit. But is that cause to break up with someone?
I think so. If I was dating a man that was constantly slandering women, I would be like, what? You're
Then what are we
weird.
doing? Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess that
no,
makes
that's
sense.
not appropriate.
Yeah.
I think women
I'm
just get
sorry,
away with it
girl.
more
It's kind of fucked
because,
up.
yeah. Also, you can't have that attitude like, I hate men. Men are the fucking worst. Like, y'all are annoying sometimes. I'm sure we're annoying sometimes too.
Most of the times, I can say
But
I'm annoying.
you got to be positive, because what is that going to bring?
Yeah. You know, I stopped saying like men ain't shit specifically because of the pod, because it's supposed to be about men and women perspectives.
Right.
But also just in general, like in my personal life, like saying men ain't shit, because then I feel like that's what you attract. If you continue saying men ain't shit, that's going to be the narrative that like you're going to continue to see. So now I'm like, men who are millionaires love and want me. That's my new one.
Lip gloss time.
Lip gloss time. I be ODing. I be packing it on. Show them.
Oh. If you would like to sponsor us,
Laneige.
Laneige. Oh.
Whatever. Okay, this girl said past relationship didn't work because we became addicted to lusting on Instagram, TikTok, and porn, which equals cheating.
I think if you're lusting, yes, that is a form of cheating. It's one thing to like appreciate someone's physical attributes and just keep it to yourself.
I don't think porn is cheating.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I think if you're addicted to it, then yes, it is. Like if it's taking away or interfering with your current relationship, then yes. I think that's maybe not necessarily cheating, but it's problematic. Like
Yeah.
I've dealt with a partner who was like really into porn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, I guess same kind of theme with just being obsessed with scrolling. Okay, someone said, I didn't like the fact that she had OnlyFans. She turned out to be a mega treesh, so I was right all along.
No.
Mega treesh is one of my favorite insults.
That it's just, what does that even mean?
It means you're a mega thought, like just a whore bag supreme.
Was it because she was getting her bag on OnlyFans, or was she
No.
doing other things?
No, she had an OnlyFans, right? I know the story a little bit. She had OnlyFans. He like kind of had an issue with it, which is fine if like your partner is like, I don't really feel comfortable with that. That just might not be the partner for you.
Okay.
But then I think after they broke up, she was like literally just posting like porn videos of herself on Twitter for free.
Well, that's different, and that sounds like a trauma response to the breakup. I don't know. Maybe she, at that point, she was like, I don't give a fuck. But girl, get your bag. Don't just be posting your body like that for free.
No.
Come on. Like, make something out of it. Make it a profession.
I know, like make it worth it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Get your bag.
Yeah.
You're letting everyone see this for free? That's crazy.
Can't have that. Okay. That was it. Yay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's about to be 2 a.m. as usual. We're just up late vamping. I remember when people used to say that. Up late vamping. Follow us on all social media platforms. Speaking of social media, and was there a theme to this? Like, should we close it out with like a lesson?
I think that we just need to be mindful of the fact that social media is not real, guys. If it was gone tomorrow, the battery died. No. What are we gonna do?
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, being a part of another episode of XYXX. Follow us on everything. Remember that social media is not real. And yeah, what you see isn't always what you get. And so don't be jealous of nobody out there. Live your own life and live in your own truth. And if you do that, no one can take that away from you. I'm learning that lesson with this podcast. I am living in my truth. I am putting it out there. And if people are offended by it, I didn't say it, Vivi did. All right, bye guys. See you next time.
Bye. No.
Vivi, just eat it.
No, you are disgusting.
Germs are good.
I'm from
for you.
America. I don't do stuff. No, I'm just kidding. No, but no, I feel like flies are really nasty. Like they.
Is it a fly or is it a gnat? And even so, isn't it a baby?
Yeah, but you know what it's gonna do when it's an adult?
What?
It's gonna sit on shit. They sit on shit.
It hasn't done it yet. It's a fly. Just eat it.
It's not in here. That's the only reason I'm drinking it. And because this wine's from Italy, shout out Angelina.
Shout out Angelina for
Thank
the
you.
wine from an Italian vineyard.